Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is time for What's Up Wednesday, so I hope you guys are awake and ready to jump into some Stampin' fun this morning. So if you are out there, come on into my studio, give me a like or a love so I know that you are on with me and so I know that this is working. I did remember to turn my Wi-Fi off today. I was having trouble with that this week, so hopefully things will be transmitting well. All right, I'll give you guys a couple minutes till I start to see some people coming on. We have lots that we need to talk about today. There are some cool specials going on that I am finishing out the month of February, and I've got some cool things coming up in March, and we are getting ready to start back with some in-person classes. So I am super excited for that. I'm going to keep my studio shut down for the rest of February just because I have a retreat that I'm going to. I had, our dog did have his surgery yesterday, so lots of you guys were asking about him. So for the next 2 weeks, he and I are stuck together for 24/7. So, anyway, he's doing really, really well, but I'm trying very hard not to make him wear that giant cone because it is humongous to fit his size, and he just bangs around the house and stresses himself out and stresses us out. And so as long as he is not licking and going crazy, we're going to try and see how it goes. So he and I are camped out on the couch for the next 2 weeks till his incision heals. And so he had a stomach tack is what his big surgery was. And, you know, we did the boy stuff. We cut them boy parts off. So his stomach surgery was kind of a bigger deal. So anyway, he's doing well. So thank you guys for asking. Good morning, my friends. So let's go ahead. I see you guys are coming on. So let's do a little bit of housekeeping before we jump into stamping. Guys, celebration is almost over. Can you believe that? So celebration is ending the 28th of February. It is a month shorter than it has been. So, yeah, we are ending. We are like, what do we have? 2 more weeks? 2 more weeks of celebration? That's insane. But our mini catalog is going strong. So we will have everything in here up until the end of June, which is very, very cool. So I want to make sure you guys are checking your list, making sure you got all of your celebration items, making sure that you did earn your spot in my celebration after party. So I have had to change this a little bit because we decided to go on vacation. We're going to take a little bit of a trip and go away. You guys are going to get some information about my big birthday bingo bash, which is coming up March 20th. So we loved bingo so much, we're going to play it again. March just happens to be my birthday, and it happens to be a big birthday. So I will be celebrating the big 5-0. So I thought, who better do I want to hang out with and play some bingo and do some Stampin' fun but my Stampin' friends. And then my husband and I are going to go away for a little bit of a vacation. So my celebration after party is going to get bumped into April, which is still cool, not a big deal. I'm looking at the date and we will see how things look, but make sure that you guys are checking off your boxes here to earn your spot. Kathleen, we are coming back to Florida again. So we gotta get out of cold, snowy Pennsylvania, and we're gonna come back to Florida and spend some time with our best friends who are gonna live down there for a month. So we're gonna go tag along with them and celebrate my birthday in the nice warm weather. So anyway, guys, to earn your spot into the after party, you want to make sure that you have had purchases of $150 or more during celebration. You have held a $300 event party, Facebook event, something for $300 during celebration, or you've joined my team. So 2 of you guys have joined my team, so you've already earned your spot. So that would be Chris Presley and Donna Drury. Welcome to the Moveless Stampers, my girls. You guys have earned your spot into the celebration after party as well. So as today, it is February 10th. which means today is the final day to sign up for the Bouquet of Hope Paper Pumpkin Kit. So this one actually is going to be like thinking of you, thoughts of you, kind of uplifting paper pumpkin. So today's the last day. You can sign up to become a subscriber, which means that you pay every month and the box is delivered right to your door. Or you could choose to do a prepaid, and since we are in celebration, that's a great time to try out a prepaid, which means you have, bring an umbrella in March. Okay, I totally will. To Florida. So yeah, that's good. That is good to know. We just got our plane tickets. We were talking about driving, and I told my husband, in like 5 hours, we can be up out the door to the airport and in Florida in like less than 5 hours. So why would we drive? Anyway, so think about a prepaid subscription because you would earn free celebration items depending on the size of the prepaid that you purchase. So that's ending today. Starting tomorrow, February 11th, you will be signing up for March's Paper Pumpkin Kit. March, I think, if any of you demos are out there, maybe you can help me remember. I think March is also Paper Pumpkin's birthday. And usually there's something that they usually do a little special something in honor of Paper Pumpkin's birthday. I'm pretty sure it's March, could be April, but anyway, that kind of sticks in my mind. Morning Glory. Glad to see you, Debbie C. All right, so let's talk about something cool that I have going on here in the next couple days. You guys would have gotten this information sent out via email. It's Jody B's $500 party. So I know there's some of you guys out there who still have a mega wish list like I do. You may not have gotten all the celebration items that you wanted, especially that Berry Blessings bundle. I am smitten with that. So I thought I would do this. I do it a couple times a year, and I just take orders and combine them all together, and then I divvy out all the freebies, right? So it's a great way so that you didn't have to spend a huge amount to have a party. You're going to get some of the little benefits of doing it. So it is running right now. I only have 3 spots open. I needed a total of 5. So 3 more spots are open, and all you need to do is submit to me a $100 order. Now, if you wanted to, you could grab a friend and you can each submit 50. That would work as well, and you could share that spot. So what happens is you're going to message me. Do not order online, friends. This special offer will not work if you order online. So you want to make sure that you message me, tell me you want in, you want to take a spot. You're going to submit to me by February 15th, you're going to submit to me your $100 order before shipping and tax of anything that you want. Anything that you want. So it can be anything from the annual catalog or from the mini catalog, combo of both. It could be the chickens, whatever you decide to order. So you're going to submit that, which means you're going to get $100 in product of your choice, or you're going to get 50 if you're sharing it with a friend. You're going to get your choice of your celebration item depending on what you choose. If you want a $100 item or if you want 2 $50 items, you could do that. And you're going to get the extra prize from me. That's an extra little something that I'm going to give. And everybody's going to go into a drawing, so everybody's going to get something a little bit different. You're also going to get double reward punches. So I have punch cards, and every time you have $35 in orders, you're going to get a punch on your card, but I'm going to give you double punches. Anyone who joins into the $500 party, double punches. Now, when your punch card is full, you're going to get a $25 gift certificate, okay, to get whatever you choose. Now remember, punch cards are only valid on product. So if you're taking classes or to-go classes or paying for any classes that I offer, you don't earn rewards on those. It's just for product that you are actually purchasing. So once we have everybody entered, everybody has submitted their order, it now has become a $500 party. So I'm going to do a drawing. 2 of you guys are going to get $25 in free product of your choice. 1 of you is going to get $20 in free product. 1 of you is going to get a 50% off any item you choose. That could be the big boss, guys, or the mini boss. Like, you could totally get a big ticket item and that's been on your wish list and get it for only half off. Maybe even a big suite. Actually, I lie. I take that back. I don't think we can offer 50% off on suites, but we can on bundles. So look at your big ticket item and see what you would like to get for 50% off. And then one of you is going to also get the exclusive Punch Party stamp set that you can only get by hosting a party during celebration. So if you are interested, if you have any questions, let me know. If you are interested, message me. You can comment here, you can send me a text, email, you could Facebook message me, whatever works for you, and let me know that you want to take a spot. Offer ends February 15th. All right, what else do we have going on? Of course, we have to do a little prize patrol, right? So last week, I was giving away the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper. The winner is Debbie Richards. I don't know that I've seen Debbie. You're right, Maria. I take that back. You can get your 50% off of your mini Baby Boss, not the big die cut machine, and not off of suites, but off of bundles. So back the truck up a little bit on that. So Debbie Richards, I don't know that you've popped on yet, but you are the winner of the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper, so I will have that for you. And today's prize patrol is the what is it called? Playing with Patterns. Playing with Patterns Designer Series paper. It's a little 6x6 pack. And this is what I'm going to use for our cards today. So somebody is going to win that. So all you need to do, guys, is like, love, comment, and share. And come back next week for What's Up Wednesday and see if you are the winner. All right. So really quick, I want to make sure you guys are aware of the chickens. Chickens are available. Yes, our chickens are available. So hey chick, hey birthday chick, they are available now. We have them available until the end of June. They are going to be sticking around. So we have individually, or you can order them by bundle. So some of you guys already have hey chick, and you are able to get that bundled, or maybe if you've got the stamp set, you can just add those dies real quick. Now, my special offer is from me personally, and it is for the month of February. So if you purchase either bundle, I'm going to give you make and take packets to coordinate with each one. If you order both bundles, you get all of the make and take. So I've got 3 cards here. This is for Hey Chick. You're going to get everything you need to create these cards. Uh-oh, we're missing one. Oh, here she is. There we go. So you're going to everything you need to create those cards. Now remember, you're going to do your stamping and you're going to do your die cutting. I'm going to give you the paper that you need. It's going to be cut to size. You're just going to run it through your die cut machine really, really quick. And instructions for how to make those 3 cards. So that's the Hey Chick bundle. And then we focused on the True Love Designer Series paper for our birthday chick. So we've got these 3 cards, which are black and white with a little bit of color. Of course, you can add color to the DSP if you want to do a little pop here and there. So you're going to get everything you need to make those 3 cards. That's my special offer until the end of February. So while this special is running, I'm going to get everybody their cards at the end of the month. Okay, so I'm going to wait and see who all ordered them, and then I'll get everything prepped and ready. So the beginning of March, you guys will get your make and take packets. If you're local, I will have them for you. If not, I will go ahead and mail them to you. All right, any questions about that, let me know. Then also February's to-go class is around Sand and Sea. Sweet Friends Are Like Seashells. And of course there is a bundle set of dies that go with that, but I don't have them with me right now. But you can sign up. Friday is the last day to sign up to get the to-go class for this one. So the to-go class is going to include 8 make and takes, the PDF tutorial, the set of opal rounds, white and pink baker's twine, and half a pack of the Designer Series paper. I don't have them all with me because I've been playing with them and everything is strewn out through my room. So you can add on the stamp set, add on the bundle, add on the folder. There's all kinds of add-ons for this class. So if you have stuff, go ahead and use it. If you don't, you can add it on when you add on the class. Now, one thing that we did talk about with this particular card, you're going to get this as one of your make and takes. This is the pearlescent paper, or pearlized cardstock, I guess is kind of what the technique is. And a lot of you guys are ordering the shimmer paint and the blender brushes. Just a quick FYI, the blending brushes are on back order, but that's okay. Back order is good. I don't hate back order. Back order means I'm going to grab them for you guys, and as soon as they are available, they're going to ship out to you. Non-orderable is when we struggle, because that means we can't get it at all. So I think I checked yesterday or maybe this morning, and it looks like end February, beginning of March, I think the blending brushes are due back in. Also, the folder is on back order, which is cool too. That means I can go ahead and get it. You're just going to be on the list, and as soon as it arrives, we're going to get it out for you. So you are going to get everything you need to make these 4 cards, and you make 2 of every single card. Okay, so we'll have a PDF tutorial, instructions. There probably will be a video that goes along with this one. Friday is the last day to sign up, guys. So make sure you check. The registration did go out via email. Reminder will go out probably on Friday, and it is also posted on this Facebook page, this Jody Brechbill Stampin' Queen page under announcements. You can check that out and sign up for that class as well. All right, now let's do a sneak peek, right? Have you guys seen the new butterflies? So this is going to be our special offer in March. So demonstrators are always able to get things a little bit ahead of time. And this is going to be a bundle that is coming. It's called Brilliant, no, I thought it was called Butterfly Bouquet, but this is Butterfly Brilliance. Brilliant Wings is the stamp, or the die. Let me find it. I am sure. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Butterfly Bouquet. So it's the whole thing. You can get the whole thing. So this is one big stamp, guys. Look at that. That's one giant stamp and then one giant die. So when you stamp one time, die cut one time, all these butterflies come out, which is very cool. Then, of course, we've got all these little individual butterflies as well. So this is a bundle that is what we call a early release. That means that this is going to be in our next annual catalog. We're just letting you guys get it way earlier than normal, which is really cool because that means the life of it is much longer than just the month of March. So you're going to see us start playing with this. I also will have a special offer related to Butterfly Bouquet coming in March, so that when you purchase this, you're going to get some make and takes. The other thing that is special, ooh, get ready to ooh and ah, my friends, is this. So this is called Butterfly Bijou. It is 6x6 designer series paper. Pay attention, kids. This is for March only. This will not be going over into the next catalog. So if you love butterflies, you want to snatch this up quick, because I am pretty sure it's going to be listed while supplies last. Let me see if it says on here. Yes, available while supplies last. So the cool thing is these butterflies, a lot of them are made to coordinate with the dies. So it will cut these out of the designer paper, which is awesome. So let's check it out and see. So it's kind of, ooh, look at that. I haven't even opened it, guys. All right, so we've got, how many pages? Oh, there's lots of the same. I love that. Oh, I love when you do that Stampin' Up. Thank you. That helps. It helps me be able to make so many more of the same cards, like for classes and such. So we've got this pattern, and then this is on the other side. It's almost like a watercolory wash. Almost looks like you did the blending brushes. That's beautiful. Then we've got this pattern with these little babies on the other side. That's super cute. Love that. And then we've got the rainbow butterflies. What's on the other side? Just some generic, and that's cool. Wait, oh, you go there. So I like that. I like when there's a busy pattern, then there's kind of a not so busy on the other side. This is beautiful with the little clouds. And that one had the, I bet that's Calypso Coral, maybe that kind of looks like on the back. And then we've got these little butterflies with that on the back. It's like pink camo. I like it. It's like girly camo. Love it. And then this one and that on the back. So that is so, so pretty. I love that. So we were talking about the amount of butterflies. We always have lots of butterflies. So we've got this special coming up. We already have some butterflies that are in the annual catalog, and we had Floating and Fluttering, which is in the JJ mini catalog. Butterflies have a lot of meaning. And I don't know all about it, but I know sometimes butterflies have a lot of meaning, cardinals have a lot of meaning, you know, that kind of thing. And so just remember, even though you may already have butterflies, of course we always want newer butterflies, right? But you may have butterflies, so you could just get the paper and work with the paper with the butterflies that you already have. Like, things just coordinate well together. So let's see what colors these are. The colors are Basic Black, Bermuda Bay, Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, Mint Macaron, Misty Moonlight, Poppy Parade, So Saffron, and White. So basically all the colors, right, guys? It's just a beautiful color palette. And Stampin' Up! Has a way of putting colors together that I never think would go together. And I love that. So that's a big pack of paper. I mean, it's probably normal. Yeah, it's 48 sheets. I mean, that's a normal size, but that's beautiful. And I love when they coordinate the DSP with the dies. So somebody had asked, what is the price? So we do have, of course, when you bundle, you get the stamp and the dies together. Those are $54.75. So that's a 10% discount. The DSP is going to be $11.50. And then there's another pack of paper. So this is just 2 sheets. It is the number of the paper. Like, I'm not sure what you want, Sandy. Do you want the number, like the ordering number? It's the ordering number, or did you want the number of sheets in the pack? So anyway, let me know. This is called Natural Touch Designer Series paper, and it's like wood grain. It's beautiful. So this is a 12 by 12. This is part of this bundle as well. So you can get that, again, limited time. It is actually almost, I don't think you guys can see it as well, but it's almost like it's 3D. Like, it's got texture to it where it almost feels like wood grain. Sandy, you can actually check on the back office to get those numbers. I'm hesitant to give out the number because it's not available yet to everyone. This is just a demonstrator pre-order at this time. So demonstrators are able to get it, which I'm pretty sure you are a demo. So you can hop into the back office and get all the information that you need. I just don't want to have anyone trying to order it ahead, customers, and not be able to get it. So Natural Touch Designer Series paper, you get 2 of those. You get the pack of DSP and you get the bundle. You can get it all together, okay, in one big suite and save yourself a little bit of money. That is $71.25 for that one. So guys, again, this is going to be our special for March. So yeah, I thought you were, Sandy. Yep. So hop in there and all that information. There's actually a flyer. It looks like that. So you can print that out and it's got all the information that you'll need on there. So you can snatch that up right now. That is a perk of being a demo, my friends. You get to get things early ahead of time. And the rest of you guys will be able to get this in March. So now let me back up and say it kicks off in March. It will be available until May, which is when our new catalog comes out. Okay, so hopefully I didn't confuse you guys too much. So March 2nd, this will kick off. It is our special that will run until May, and then this will be available in the annual catalog, but the papers will go away in May. Alrighty, kids, if you have any other questions, let me know. I think we should do some Stampin' fun. So I showed you the chickens and then I put them away. because that's what we're going to play with. We are going to play with Hey Chick. So we're going to use the dies and we're going to use the stamp set and we're going to do a couple cards. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm going to have that just so that I can stamp on it. And I did write my notes because I know you guys like that. So will that be good there? Can you see them okay? All right, so we're going to kick off with a piece of Calypso Coral. That is half a sheet of cardstock cut 8.5 by 5.5. So we'll fold that in half. That'll be our card base. Now I did do some things ahead of time just for the sake of time. Then I have a piece of Whisper White, 5 1/4 by 4, and I need to cut a circle out of that one. So I'm going to grab my big circle here. And that is a stitched circle. Let's see if we can, see if we can get the baby boss to work. Oh, he's just gonna fit. Nope. Sorry, baby, you can go back to bed. We need your daddy. I was good on the size of the circle, but not good on the size of my paper. So we're just gonna, it's gonna be offset a little bit. I'm not gonna have that circle cut exactly in the middle. Oh my Lord, sorry kids. I'm gonna make you guys seasick before the end of here. So we're gonna keep this. If I move that over there a little bit, maybe that gives me a little bit more room to work. We're gonna keep this one for another card. Now I have a piece of that Playful Patterns. Remember I told you that was what we were going to work with, and that is today's Prize Patrol. So I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to attach that DSP. It is cut 3.5 by 3.5. And I'm just going to attach that on the back side. There we go. Now I also have a piece of Designer Series paper that is cut 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to run that down the edge of the white. And it is going to cover up my circle just a little bit. Man, I need to scoot forward. Yeah, it's different, Susie. It's one that I haven't really gotten out to play with a lot of. And so I saw these cards. These are actually from a fellow demonstrator. Her name's Lynn Dunn, and I saw these and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. So we are following Lynn Dunn's ideas here. So now I have my hot mess of some linen thread. It came off the spool. So if I can find the end, there it is. That sometimes happens. So I want 2 strands. And I'm just going to run that down the edge. I also want to snip that off. It's just a little bit too long, so we'll snip that off. There we go. Grab these 2. Now sometimes these kind of are a little curly-Q because they've been on that spool, and so I just kind of pull them and try to stretch them out a little bit. So we're just going to tack those around right where the seam is, where that DSP meets. Well, you should put some adhesive there or else it ain't going to stick. It's like my first day stamping, guys. All right, come on, curly cues. Let's get to work here. There we go. And then we'll just run this down, pull that up. If there's any extra, you can cut it off. I always like to put some adhesive on it just so it doesn't pop off while I'm working with it. Run some adhesive on here. And now we're good to put that onto our card base. It kind of looks like a little sunset, right? That designer paper. All right, so now I took a piece of, we got our chicken here. We will use her later. I have a piece of scrap crumb cake, and I want to cut that chicken wire out. And let me tell you guys, if you don't have the adhesive sheets, you've got to get yourself some. These adhesive sheets, these are not the cling sheets. These are actually the adhesive sheets that make everything turn into a sticker. They are fantastic, especially with things like this little chicken wire. Now, all right, I was going to say, I know I had those dies. So let me grab the chicken wire, and what's going to happen, now we can use our baby boss, is we're going to run that through with the adhesive sheet, and it's going to come out as one big sticker. It's fantastic. So I'm going to tell you a little secret that I do when I run this through as well. Is I like to turn it a quarter turn and come back through the other way. So have you guys all gotten your little baby boss yet? Do you have your little baby? I know lots of you guys were grabbing them. I have had some people tell me, and I know we talked about this before, is he slips around a little bit because he's so tiny. So I do like to have that silicone pad underneath his feet. It gives him a little bit more of a grip. But if you're trying to sit down and use it, you may struggle because there's not a lot of surface area and it weighs like nothing. So I do have to put some pressure and hold that down while I crank it through. But I just love it. It's just so convenient because it just takes up no room at all. All right, so there we go. We've got our chicken wire. And we may need to do a little bit of poking. So we're going to get out our picker tool. And get that out of there. Isn't this set of dies so cool? Like it does this little house, there's little chicken feed, there's a stump, there's some eggs, there's corn, little house. I love it, so cute. I can tell you what I am not really a fan of is that little chicken feed. And I'm going to show you how I chose to do it a little bit differently because I was not gluing all those little teeny pieces of chicken feed on my card. Even if you made them a sticker, they still are so tiny. So we've got all that crap. We can get rid of that. And now this is one big sticker. So isn't that awesome? So we're just going to peel that off. Now, I'm not too worked up if there's some that have holes and there's some that don't. It's not a big deal to me. I'm going to just slip just a tiny little bit. You can poke them out if it bothers you, but it's not really a problem for me. I'm going to lay that down. Give it a little push so it sticks. Now ahead of time, I stamped my crazy haired chicken, and we're going to add her with some dimensionals. I colored her in with some blends. Love those blends. Love them. Colored her in. And she's just going to sit right here in the sunset. And I have a teeny tiny little piece of coral. This is 1.5 by half. And I grabbed the Hey Chick stamp. Let's see how good I am at trying to view this through my phone. Not too bad. Now I'll grab some biddies. These are my little tiny little dimensionals. Put that right down here. There we go. And now I'm going to grab some more twine so that I can tie a bow. This is the only one of these that has done it. I have 1,000 of them, and that one just came off the roll and wants to give me a fit. So we'll slide this right under here, tie ourselves a little bow, and then we have got a super cute little Hey Chick card that can be for whatever. I always like to leave mine blank so that, you know, whatever I might need it for, I'm good to go. So if it could be birthday, thinking of you, hello. And then we'll just play with our little ends here. I lost one. There's 3 on one side. That's never good. Hello, what is happening? Now it's just going to be nothing but a big knot. We might fix that later for the sake of video. One of my pieces came through when I tied my bow. It's messy like her hair. All right, well, there you go. You get the gist. I will fix her later, but there is our finished Hey Chick card. All right, so let's do another one. Got some pieces here. Where's my... There's my notes. Not too much for this one. So we've got crumb cake, 8.5 by 5 1/4. Fold that in half for our card base. Same pattern paper, playing with patterns, 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have 1 by 4, that same pattern we used on the other one. So we're just going to attach this piece. This is Playing with Patterns. It's in the annual catalog, Maria. That's what we're playing with today. And that's actually today's prize patrol. So good luck, everybody. Hopefully one of you wins. Well, I don't even say hopefully, one of you will. I grabbed a piece of, I'm pretty sure this is 1 by 4 as well, crumb cake. And I'm just going to give it a tear just so it has a little bit of a rough edge. Some of you guys like to tear paper, some of you don't. If you don't, it's not a problem, not a big deal. And we're just going to put this right here on the edge, just so it's kind of a little bit of a rustic look. My cardstock seems to be a smidge short, so I'm going to solve that problem right now with my baby trimmer. There we go. Grab some more of my messy twine. I might have to re-spool it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's get 2 pieces to do just like we did on the other card. So you can kind of see that we're doing a very similar theme in the cards. We're using same colors, same supplies, and a couple different chicks. And again, right over the edge where that seam would be, I'm going to lay that little bit of linen thread. Tack it down. And then we can get rid of the dog hair. Then we can attach this to our card base. I really, really, really love our new Stampin' seal. It has a very, very good stick. So sometimes I'm noticing I have to be careful because it'll stick to my finger when I'm working with it. And if I pull my finger away too quick, it'll almost tear my paper. But I was getting so frustrated with the Stampin' snail. Like, it just did not have enough stick and my things were falling apart. So I really am thrilled with our new seal. So remember, we cut that circle out. We're going to grab it again. And I took a bit of my crumb cake blend and we're going to do like a little bit of ground across here. And then I took this one is dry. This is our oh my gosh, help me out, the name just left. Color lifter. Whew. Some days. So I'm just going to bleed a little bit with the color lifter, and it's just going to bleed out that, so it kind of looks a little, you know, it looks like that. So the next step is going to be, we're going to stamp a chicken. It's got this little fat girl right here. Stamp her, and we can color her and die cut her out. I'm not going to do it right now for the sake of time. The other thing we need is a circle, so that is layering circle dies, and I cut that out ahead of time. So we're just going to mat this on top here. Ahead of time, I cut my little sign out, so we're going to stamp our sentiment on our sign. So, oh my. I wanted it a little lower, but that's okay. I have a hard time trying to see when I'm filming. Not a big deal. Ahead of time, I did the same thing that I had showed you before, and that is a sticker. Where's my card? We're just going to put this right here along that edge. Maybe come down just a smidge. Oh, sorry guys, I keep getting closer to me and farther from you. There we go. Now we can put our circle on with a couple dimensionals. Actually, take it back. I might have to sacrifice a dimensional. That's okay if I need to, because I wanted to do that little chicken feet, and I wanted to show you that idea of how I did that. So we'll sacrifice this pop dot. That's okay. Because I'm afraid if I have the dimensionals on it, it needs to be flat. There's where I had something on my finger. We'll cover that up with a chicken, I'm pretty sure. Shoot, there it is. Okay, so what I did with that chicken feed is I went ahead and I cut it out. So those are this tiny. Like, can you see them in there? Oh, they all fell out. Right here. That's the chicken feed. I ain't playing with that. That is too small. I don't want to mess. So what I did was I made a stencil and I grabbed my Stampin' Right marker and I'm just going to color. You could probably do a sponge and sponge through there. That would work as well. But I mean, my eyes, I would need tweezers. No, thank you. I mean, it's cute, but I wasn't playing with that. That just seemed a little much. Now, I did try to do this with the blends. I did not like it because the blends bleed a little. So I just did it with my marker, my Stampin' Right marker. Now we can go ahead and put those back on. Let's scoot that over just a little bit. So I want to see a little bit of that. Now I had our chicken, I went ahead and I cut her out. Yeah, Betty says there's the size of sesame seeds. That's exactly right. They are the size of sesame seeds. So even if you made them a sticker, I still am not pleased. I might go back down and put some more chicken feet here because I got them a little bit high, but that's okay. There you go, chick. Now I'm going to put her little sign on. So her sign is going to hang out. Do a little dab of adhesive right there. If I do that, then I covered up that little smear I put on there. So I like that. And then my final step, I'm going to add a bow, okay? And I colored her in with Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Crumb Cake blends. If you were wondering what colors I used to color that little chick, that's what I did. Hopefully this bow goes a little better than the last one. Nope. I might need to cut them a little longer. Maybe that's what my problem is. Huh. I still lost a piece. It still came, I must be cutting them a little too small. But anyway, there we go. You know exactly what I'm saying. So there's another little Hey Chick card. So let's do one more. And that'll be it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We have, there we go. Yes, Debbie, don't mess around with those sesame seed chicken feeds. They will drive you crazy. Make yourself a stencil. And like I said, you could probably sponge right through them too. That might work as well. So we've got Crumb Cake 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm going to grab my little trimmer. Let me see if I can do this. I want to cut about 3/4 of an inch off of the front. Just for something different. You certainly don't have to, but sometimes it's fun to do things a little different. So I grabbed a piece of that same Playful Patterns. This one is 1 by 5 1/4. And we're going to attach that to the inside of our card. So So when you close it, you've just got that little pop of color there on the end. Now I've got 2 more pieces of designer paper. This one is 2 by 4. And we'll attach that to the front here. And this one is 3/4 by 3. Again, with the chicken wire, so I did that ahead of time, got all the little pieces cut out, and we'll attach that to the front of our card. I love making things stickers. Oh my gosh, is it ever a lifesaver. So much easier than trying to use the fine tip glue or the green glue, and then you have it all sticky. So any of these little things here, if you're going to use those little corns, I would definitely, there's the little husk, I would make those, I would use those adhesive sheets. It will make you so much happier and maybe not say bad words when you're trying to get, you got glue everywhere. Alrighty, so now we're going to take our other chicken. So we did use all 3 of the chicks. And we'll stamp her here, color her in as well. While that's out, let me go ahead and stamp what else I need to stamp. So I grabbed another little sign, and we're gonna stamp "Have a happy day." Maybe. I'm gonna have to bring it closer because I just can't. I just can't. There we go. Have a happy day, friends. Magica TV. Chicken is all colored and cut out. So we can attach her with some dimensionals. And I colored her with Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and I did her body in soft suede, so she was a little bit darker because I didn't want her to blend so much with the crumb cake cardstock. And we can add a dimensional to her sign. That's going to stick behind her, and it can kind of go off to the side a little bit. It can kind of hang over. Do I want her? I don't want her comb. Yeah, that'll work. Then finally, since I'm working with the messy twine, we'll just tie another little bow, maybe. There it is. That looks like a today project. I might have to unspool it and re-spool it. Yes, I did see that, Marilyn. The stamps are on back order, but we make them, so that's promising. In that Stampin' Up! Actually has control of the stamps we make, but we did have a little announcement yesterday that COVID is still affecting some things, and so shifts are different and in the manufacturing plants and that kind of stuff. So we are seeing some of our stamps go on back order, but usually not for very long. So they should be here very, very soon. So hang in there, my friend. Glue dot. Do we have glue dots today? Yup. So grab ourselves a little Sonata dot. And we'll just put that little bow right there where those 2 DSPs meet. And then I can always trim those little edges. So there we go, my friends. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on Wednesday morning and enjoying some Hey Chick cards. So Remember, today's prize patrol is the playful patterns. I know that looking at it this way does not look like it's the patterns in there, but it is really, really cool. So that's today's prize patrol. Make sure that you like, love, comment, and share to get entered to win. Come on back next Wednesday and see if you won prize patrol and join me for some more Stampin' fun. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, guys. See you next week.